Galaxy S7 and Galaxy S10. Galaxy S10 disconnected.
Good morning. Come on in the room. Come on, y'all. Come on. These numbers are really do y'all realize that we are on number 168 live? We're very close to 200. I hope I make it.
When you get in the bed with somebody, do you want some penis or some vagina? Because they ain't got nothing else. I've been around the world 3 times. If they got some other shit and I ain't had it, I feel cheated.
See, I done did it again.
It ain't no labels to this.
It ain't no labels to this.
It ain't no labels to this.
It ain't no labels to this. Brazy.
Brazy. Lady Brazy, y'all.
See, I done did it again. It ain't no labels to this.
What y'all know about this he, she, we?
It ain't no labels to this.
Come on.
They ask me where I come from, I said another world. Yes, I was born a man and dressed like a girl. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this he, she,
Hi, Kevin May.
And if you
Hi,
ask
First
me
Lady
why I
Katrina.
can't just be a man, I'ma tell you I am who I fucking am. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. They ask me where I come from, I said another world. Yes, I was born a man and dressed like a girl. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. And if you ask me why I can't just be a man, I'ma tell you I am who I fucking am. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we.
Hey.
She make the money, but he writing the checks. It don't matter how you spell it, just don't leave out the S. I'm a boss in a dress, I didn't come to impress. I know my enemies be watching, I'ma run up a check. I love the skin that I'm in, high heels and breasts. Can't no other bitch do it like I do it, know that. I'm a beast in the shit and I just wanna reflect. The kind of image that I'm giving doesn't make me or less. It's kinda crazy how they judge me, but let's look at the facts. I'm an entertainer, baby, and my children know that. Mother love you, mother hate you, mother fuck you right back. Ain't no labels to this shit and I'm an image of that. You are a man by
You are a man by day and a woman by night. Ooh. Who's a man by day and a woman by night? What does she mean? And what she means. What does she mean? What does she mean, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, beautiful lady.
Hey, Flame.
Hello,
Hey, everybody.
How are you today?
Is my internet looking ghetto as fuck or no?
You look great today. You're very clear with your glasses. You look like Pam Grier from the '70s, girl, with your hair all laid down and stuff.
Girl, thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. I love you, baby.
Well, you say you going through what you going through today?
I'm having some health issues. Hi, everybody. Hi, all the Flamettes, all the vouchers, all the firecrackers. I love you guys. I love all of you. It's too complicated to get into, baby, but let me tell you something. You make me feel better. That's it.
Thank you. Well, you know what? You know we got a prayer. We got a praying warrior on here. We got the pastor and first lady, Kelly down. Whatever you're going through, we're gonna just pray for healing and speedy recovery. And strong mind. Keep your mind strong because your mind control your body.
My mind is strong, and I think after all these years of talking so much shit and being a flamette and being just like you, I think it done caught up with me, Flame.
Oh, don't tell me that, girl, because that means my time is coming.
You better stop eating all that fucking bacon.
Let me tell you
Okay?
something. I saw a black woman live to be 110, 111 years old. They asked her what she did. She said what she wanted to say, and she eat bacon every day. Baby, I've been living by it.
Okay, well, that's what I'm doing too. Eating bacon, drinking whiskey, and talking shit. Now, how about
I
that?
don't drink no whiskey. You know, I'm an old. Ooh, I don't drink coffee. Coffee only.
I love y'all, Flamettes. I love everybody.
Kelly, damn,
Mark, everybody.
yeah, you
Cassie.
we know you love.
No, wait, let me say this. I love Cassie. I love Pam. I love Lola too. I love the pastor. I love everybody that you shout out. And let me tell you something, nigga. You better put me on that damn shout out list, okay?
I didn't put you on my shout out list.
No, you better put me on that shout out list, Flame. You always talk about Where's Pam? Where's Cassie? Where's Michelle? Where's
Callie
Lola too?
down.
You better put
Callie,
Callie on that
Callie.
shit.
But Callie, don't get all personal. You know, if I did, I must have been, I forgot. That was all charging to my head, not to my heart. I remember all my
I'm not
features.
charging to nothing. I'm not charging to nothing, but I'm speaking up for myself. And you better put my black ass on that list.
You're not going to attack me. I ain't scared of you. I'll snatch that hair. I'll grab that hair and take it with me.
Look,
You're so crazy. Callie,
I'll
we hope
snatch it for you. I'll snatch it for you. I'll
we,
snatch it for you.
no, we
Boom,
hope
snatch.
we pray that you feel better. We hope you feel better, Mama, for real.
Thank you, baby. But let's talk. What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking mostly about the lady. Did you see the video of the lady, the woman who was sitting on the bench and was calling the lady all kind of ends and telling her to suck her off and all that? You know, she was killed by a fire truck yesterday, or the day before yesterday.
Yes, she was in New York City, and I
Uh-huh.
forgot what her name was, but I saw her video a couple weeks ago being so nasty and racist and disrespectful. And let me say this, Flame, because I'm a person that's suffering with health issues. I do believe in karma, but I also feel like I can't laugh and rejoice and be happy the way I want to be because I feel like every time motherfucking karma happens, it happens to my black ass. I feel like I'm getting karma for Trump. I feel like I'm getting karma for Hitler. Excuse me. I feel like I'm getting karma for every fucking body. So even though I want to laugh and rejoice, I want to. I feel like when I'm suffering my own personal health issues, it's hard for me to see karma for other people because I'm trying to wonder what the fuck is my karma? Where did that come from? Because I'm
I
not
don't know.
racist.
I don't know if that's karma though. Sometimes God just give us tests, and we have to lean on His faith, our faith, and lean on His
I
word,
know.
and lean on His word for our to pass the test. It may not be karma. You may just be going through something. God wants you to come to Him and surrender yourself, so He'll get you better. So it might not always be karma. That lady
Okay,
was just.
well,
That lady was
since
just
you
saying.
said that, let me say this. That little white fucking ridiculous racist ass bitch, she was doing way too much.
Callie, damn, you ain't no joke, man.
Wait. She was doing way too much. She was talking shit to everybody black and brown and yellow. And she looked like she was a fucking meth head, to really be honest with you. I saw the video. She looked like she was a fucking meth head and she was on some kind of drugs and she was just talking so much shit to black people. So if whoever took her, I'm not gonna say the Lord, if Lucifer took her ass, girl, you're going back to where you originated from, honey. Bye. See you later.
Oh,
And turn. Oh, ooh,
girl,
what?
you are definitely a Cancer. Yes, sir, yeah.
Ah! Flame, you know we're cancers. You know we're cancers. You
I
know
do.
we're cancers. But if Lucifer took her ass back down into hell where she belongs, then bye-bye,
Well, if
sayonara,
she was on drugs,
aloha, and
well,
all that other stuff.
if she was on drugs, we're gonna give her a pass. So may she rest in peace. Kelly, Dan, we want
Wait,
you to feel
wait,
better.
I got my little, I
Cross.
got my cross right above my bed, honey.
I bet you that
I got
cross.
my cross
I
right above
bet
my
you.
bed. But
I,
Flame, I want to talk to you. Let's talk about some other issues.
no. I gotta bring other people on, but I want to tell you. I bet you that cross have seen some very unholy things happening in that bedroom.
Well, that's why it's above my bed, because we be in here sucking,
Oh,
fucking,
well,
and doing all kinds of
this
holy
coffee time.
shit.
I love lounge. Okay, please.
Uh-uh.
Coffee time. This
Wait.
is coffee time.
I've been begging to talk to you. So don't rush me off the phone. Look, you don't rush Michelle and Pam off the phone. Don't rush my black
Everybody
ass
gets
off the
about
phone.
3 or 4 minutes, but girl, you can't come on and bash folks on coffee time. This coffee time. I love what
Okay,
you want.
I won't. I
Okay.
won't, but let's talk about real issues, please.
Well, we only
Please.
talking about the COVID. What you want to tell me? You tell us. We listening to you. You got 200
Oh, okay.
people
So
listening to
we
you.
talk about COVID?
Come on with it.
Okay. First of all, I feel like the COVID was brought here by Trump and Putin and China. I feel like COVID was brought here because look, California, you and I live in California. California is the fifth largest economy in the entire world. In the entire world, California is the most populated state. We have the most immigrants. We have the most homeless in California. And why is it that we are still struggling so bad when we were on lockdown before anywhere else in the country? Newsom, Governor Newsom put us on lockdown before any other state in the damn country. And look at how bad our COVID is. COVID is a ploy. COVID is a mechanism to try and get people to vote for Trump, to vote for Newsom. Okay? Newsom took a payout. He got that loan for his winery. Governor Newsom in California has a winery that he got a big ass payout for that whatever protection plan was going on. So why is it that you and I, because Flame, you and I live 2 hours apart. I'm in San Diego, you're in Long Beach. I know that you live 2 hours away from me. I've been to Long Beach many times. Why is it that California was on the longest lockdown, and then we opened up for about 2 weeks, and now look at how high our numbers are? We're higher than Arizona. We're higher than Nevada. What are the highest states right now? California, Nevada, and Arizona. We're higher than all of them. And Flame, let me tell you something. Living in San Diego, California, in my 1 bedroom, 1 bath, little raggedy ass apartment, $1,800 a month. Just listen to me, people. Listen to me. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. I don't have a washer and dryer.
Callie,
I don't have a dishwasher.
Wait, but you're getting
1,800.
all off topic. You supposed to be talking about the COVID, girl. You getting all off topic. Come back.
No, what I'm saying is that I feel like, is COVID ever going to get better in California? Flame, I'm asking you as a resident in California.
I don't know.
What is it going to take?
I don't know, and we have to follow the guidelines. People are not following the guidelines. That's all I can say about that. I don't know, girl. I just am trying to make sure my children don't catch it. I'm not even worried about the COVID. I just, whatever you're going through, I want you to be safe with what you're going through. We're not worried about none of that COVID shit right now. We just want you to be safe and protect yourself. So, okay?
But do you love me?
I do, and I'm not going to forget about you. But I'm finna check out with you so I can bring somebody else on. But yes, and I want you to say...
Okay. But listen, Flame, when you talk about Michelle and Lola too and Pam, you better say Callie too.
Okay, I won't forget you next time. Okay, Callie? Mwah.
I love you guys. I love everybody.
Well.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Miss Callie, you got to hang up on me. I can't hang up on you. You got to hang up on me.
Sorry. Okay. Wait. How do I hang up? Okay.
Miss Callie is feeling good this morning, y'all. Everybody who owns businesses got payouts on their loan. Everybody on their businesses, and people who have big businesses were already in politics. They got big money. Kanye got $2 million for his company. What he needed $2 million for? What did he need $2 million for? He didn't need the money. He good. A lot of people got money. Gavin Newsom been on it though. I hear what she said, but Gavin Newsom has been on it. And you just never know. That's what I'm telling you. You just do what's safe for you. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, her internet is working. Oh my God. You look a little filmy though, dear. Clean your lens. Clean your lens front and back, please. Please clean your lens. Clean your lens.
I'm working from home.
Uh-huh. I'm glad your internet is working at home. Fuck what you talking. Hi, AB. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Her internet is actually working today. That is Amelia Leah Stokes, ABCDE, better known as obesity. AB. So, AB, we really needed you yesterday Because
Mhm.
yesterday we were talking about Mercy Mac, but your internet was pregnant with the COVID or some shit. So okay, so now that we got you today, I don't want to revisit that subject, but from a trans woman's perspective and an older seasoned girl like myself, not as old as me, but close. What do you think about that whole situation with the all the information that has come out that she was about to out him on Super Chat? She had videotaped, not on Super Chat, on what do you call that thing, Snapchat, and she was about to show the videos and everything, and he shot her 10 times, Amelia. Please tell me, and I want both sides of this story because you've been a trans woman as long as I have. I need both sides of this story from your perspective.
Well, the one thing that I thought about when I saw that he had shot her 10 times was when Christian got murdered, our friend Christian, because the brutality of her murder was kind of similar in the same way. Flame and I had a friend who was murdered over 20 years ago, and the murder hasn't been solved yet, but she was stabbed in the chest almost 40 times and set on
And she was a
fire,
white girl.
and she was a white girl. But it just shows like the sheer desperation of people when they feel like their back is against the wall, what they
Mm-hmm.
will do. And to me, the human mind is fascinating because you never know what people will do in that moment of desperation to keep their secret coveted. They covet. He was coveting his masculinity, and he wanted to protect his masculinity. And a lot of times, especially in African American households, he probably had a family who spoke out against LGBT and particularly trans people. Sending me a message, and particularly trans people, in a demeaning way, and probably spoke violence to the community. But again, it's really, really tragic that this woman lost her life behind that. But we have to. I've never liked dealing with guys like that. I've always liked older men
Right.
myself, but and still to this day, young guys come at me all the time in my inbox, sending me naked pictures of their private parts, stuff but I just block them because it's not for me, because I know it's only one thing that you want. We don't have anything in common. But yeah, and I mean,
Didn't they when whoever killed Christian, they tried to set her on fire or set the house on fire or something too, didn't they?
they set her on fire, and she was actually still alive. She crawled. She actually died she was still alive after being stabbed all those times in her chest, but she died of smoke inhalation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hand jewelry. How long I've been preaching hand jewelry, Amelia? You've been knowing me a long. How long I've been preaching hand jewelry?
A long time.
Long time. And one time, me and Amelia, let me tell y'all this story. So one time, me and Amelia was doing a show in Detroit, and I still love my city of Detroit. But baby, let me tell you something. The gays tried to get at me. What did I have, Amelia?
Hand jewelry.
And I cleared the room like when you turn the road.
They backed Flame into a corner. There was a woman who she basically butted into a conversation that she had no business butting into. And when Flame was talking with someone over a money dispute, this woman took Flame's comment as a disrespect to this person's mom, who was also in the room, which Flame was not disrespecting this guy's mom. So she got the crowd of people in the room riled up and said that Flame needed to be stomped and shot and all this other stuff. So basically a gang of people ganged up around Flame and backed her into a corner. And that's when Flame pulled that hand jewelry out. And as soon as she pulled the hand jewelry out, it was just like roaches in the projects. As soon as you cut the lights on, everybody scattered. And I mean everybody. Flame said, "Make a way, because I'm coming out." And that's
like
exactly
that, around. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Baby,
And,
don't play with me.
and
Y'all think I talk all this
we had to
shit?
get back
Baby.
to our hotel in Detroit so quick because anybody that was from Chicago that night, they wanted to harm anybody who was from Chicago from that night. So we got back to our hotel just in time, gathered our stuff and gathered our clothes because no sooner than we got our stuff and got on the road, they were probably 5 to 10 minutes behind us. And they came with sticks and guns and knives and bats and everything to try to harm us.
Baby, they kicked the hotel room door and everything. I know they didn't think I was dumb enough to go back to the hotel. I went to my girlfriend's at that time house and put my hand jewelry in the bushes and I walked around the block 4 times because I was on fire, baby. And I would have shot anything came my way. Baby, you better leave me alone. Shit.
Mhm.
But those was the good old days. We passed all that. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this was a gay arena. These were gays trying to attack me. These were not straight people. These were gays. So understand me when I tell you, honey, y'all, that's why I'm always like, don't tell me what a person won't do. There is so much discombobulation in the LGBT community, baby. It's just as like the straight community. We complain about everything else, but we ain't fixed our shit. But the young boy gonna be going to prison for the rest of his life, and the young girl just did. Now you're an older queen like me, Miss Amelia, and you know back in the day we didn't have cell phones and we didn't have social media. So if you outed somebody, only the neighborhood knew. Now if you out somebody, millions of people could know. That is what's different. That is what's different.
But it's just, to me, social media can be a double-edged sword. And the irony of the whole situation is that, this man murdered one of the girls only to go to prison to become one of the girls.
Boom. Because they
That's
gonna get that little young booty. They gonna get that little young booty.
That's what's going to happen. The very thing that you were trying to stop is what you are going to become. And that's the whole irony of it.
Yeah. Miss Amelia, but now you're an older queen. Amelia works for Howard Brown. She works with a lot of younger queens. Why are these young queens so hard-headed? And I'm asking you because we were young before. Girl, were we that hard? I've always been hard-headed. But as a whole, were we that hard-headed when we were young?
I don't think so. I just, I think generationally it's different in the age of social media and the age of the internet. Things are different, and people's people's psyche and their makeup and people wanting this the acceptance that we wanted was on a much larger scale when we were younger. Now with the internet and having social media, the acceptance that they want is on a broader scale. So I guess the stakes are different, so people act differently. But this generation is so much more different than we were.
They feel entitled. They keep forgetting that we were the reasons that they could have all this freedom, that we did. Miss May, they want to know, were you on Derek J and Craig's podcast the other day?
Yes, that was me.
She must have had on some lipstick, y'all, because y'all know she looks real pretty when she on lipstick.
I didn't have on a lipstick. I look just like this.
Oh, you woke up like this.
You were so late.
You're a crazy queen. Let me say, wait a minute, Flame. Do some trans people who they are, if they see it getting serious, tell people who they are. She wasn't hiding who she was. Let me tell y'all something about that. Let me stop y'all with that. All of that. Oh, I didn't know. If they have been to bed together, the man already knew. Baby, the flat don't look like the stand.
I want to say something like that. A lot of these guys have their girlfriends bamboozled, and a lot of them are in relationships with women just to save face, because a lot of these men want to be in relationships with trans women, but they
Right.
have to do it in secret. So the uh, the whole thing is probably that this guy actively sought out this girl, and he knew exactly what he was getting into, and he knew that she was trans. And a lot of these guys that say, "Oh, I didn't know," that's just a ploy. That's just a ploy so that they can covet their masculinity.
And if he was dealing with her and she's a trans and she still got her equipment, trust and believe, baby. He was bobbing, turkey necking and gobbling, bobbling and slobbering, baby. Trust me. Because if he was a cute guy, I'm sure he had plenty of girlfriends and he could get him some cat. But cat wasn't what he wanted. He wanted the dog catcher, not the cat. Thank you very much. I said it. Shit. And y'all gonna stop talking from, I didn't know. I reached down there and it felt like a coochie to me. Stevie Wonder is 3 blind mice blind, baby. Ain't never even seen one. Trust and believe. He ain't never mistaken it either. Knock
They
it
know.
off.
They know.
Not only do they know, that is what they're after.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, AB, I just want to say how proud of you today that I am of you for your internet working. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sure.
I'm gonna call you after, bitch. I got some TEA. Oh, did you hear Tina's new remake of What's Love Got to Do with It? Great. I'm gonna inbox it to you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, AB. That's our Chi-Town correspondent. That's my sister, AB. That's our trans correspondent. She's trans, you guys. She's trans. She's transgender, not gender. Ginger. She's transgender. Back queen.
Bye, everybody.
That's my sister, AB, y'all. Baby. Y'all had to be there that night in Detroit, bitch. That night was, ooh, I'm going down. We didn't go to no school together. We started doing drag together. Uh-huh. How in the hell can you miss a big-ass slab of meat? Baby, you ain't miss it. That's what they be after, child. They be looking for them ribs, them rib tips, them baby backs with them rib tips. Them baby backs with them links. That link. It be that that hot link been getting me in trouble for years, bitch. That link. Ooh, them links. Good God Almighty. It's that link, baby. Uh-oh, I see it. Let me talk to the teddy bear. Is the teddy bear coming on? Yes, I did clear the room, bitch. I wouldn't have nobody put their hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. We can argue till we blue in the face. Till I turn this color blue. Do not put your hands on me. I am not one of those people. Don't put your hands on me. Well, hello.
Hi.
I can't see you. We can't see you. Girl, take that mask off. You ain't gonna catch no COVID over the phone, bitch.
You're so stupid.
Fantasia?
What's the time?
Okay, so let me tell you. So Fantasia is my other trans sister. She lives right here in Long Beach. And Fantasia, you couldn't come on yesterday. I don't know what you was doing. But
I was probably in my garage. Can you hear me?
it'd be a lot better if you take that damn mask off, but you ain't inside the store. Take that mask off. Lift it up or something. When you got all the masks on, you got a turban on, a mask on. Bitch, who you hiding from? The Taliban, bitch? What?
Fuck you, bitch.
So, Fantasia, tell us what you think about Mercy Mack, the young girl who got killed by a young boy. He shot her 10 times, Fantasia. 10.
Oh, well, if you're trying to do something like that, I think it only takes one bullet. And to know that somebody did that multiple times, that sounds like more of an act of rage. I feel for the girl. And hold on a second. I was actually getting ready to get in my car to go to the store. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me sit in my car because I was gonna walk to the mailbox and come back to the car, but you didn't caught me. Hold on. Let me get in my car and sit and chat with you for a while. And no, my name is not Freddie Rumskin Lamore, just for the record.
That's her damn. teddy bear. She walk around with this damn teddy bear named Freddie. I told her they're gonna put her ass in jail. She gonna walk through the airport one time with that teddy bear. They're gonna put her ass in the rubber room.
Freddie is popular. So
Uh-huh.
anyway, hold on, let me get this. I'm trying to. This was unexpected, so y'all.
Yeah, she is a trans woman. I told y'all we got some lovely girls out here. I just ain't one of them. I ain't one of them. Y'all,
Hold on.
this my look. I woke up like this. I woke
Okay,
up like
so
this.
oh my goodness, hold on. So I was kind of listening to you a little bit, and I put my earphone on, and I was just gonna take my walk and just listen. I wasn't expecting you to pull me in because I was actually on Freddie's account. I was like, so I don't think she's gonna pull me in on this one, but you did. But
Mm-hmm.
in regards to the answer to my question was that's like an act of rage. However, as far as the whole subject is concerned, I'm so, excuse my French, I'm so fucking irritated with these men who act like they don't know. I used to always say to guys that would come up to me from time to time, I would say to them, I said, now if you have to ask, you already know. And what you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I'm one of those girls that's from the gate. I have to let you know immediately.
Turn your volume up a little bit, please.
How do you
turn your volume up a little bit?
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better. Yeah.
Okay. And it's so ironic, and this is a personal situation between you and I right now, what I'm about to say. As we speak, I just got a text message from one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, and it's like, I'm so frustrated because I've been a person who has dealt with being with someone for a number of years in my world, but not in their world. And it saddens me that so many men, in their defense, I feel like they're trapped. They're emotionally trapped because they're too busy worrying about the repercussions of other people's opinions and being ostracized from society because they're not taken seriously as a man, quote unquote. Everybody has their own opinions, and at the end of the day, if these men would just live their lives the way they really want to, it would make things a lot better for everyone involved. I'm literally just now at a point in my life where you can't step into my circle at all unless you know you're able to go and hang out with me at the club, at Starbucks, or anywhere, or amongst my family. I can't hide you no more. I can't be a part of enabling you to not really be yourself. Now, to be real with you, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I am not in a relationship right now, so I really feel like I'm single. So if I feel like I want to indulge in a frivolous activity, I'm okay with that. But that's just me. But you can go home and be about your business, and what goes on between us is between us. Now, I haven't stepped into that yet because of COVID and all that. But I feel like that's where I'm at this point. If you ain't ready to hang out and put a ring on, and I don't mean in a literal sense, but just to be open with who you are and who you're dealing with, I can't deal with you.
Yeah, funny. And you know, I've been knowing you for years, and I know, but see, me and Fantasia different on some things because when I used to deal with a man, I only like men who still dealt with women. When you deal with Fantasia, she not having none of that, baby. It's only her. Fantasia believes only in you dealing with her, which is a good thing.
The last few gentlemen that I've dealt with on a substantial relationship type of situation, except for one, they're in relationships with females now. They haven't left me and went to another girl.
Yeah.
They left me and went to a female. And these, I feel like these type of actions, especially even during at a time when I was dealing with certain people and they would just dibble and dab here and there, I personally felt that was an act for them to validate themselves or to validate their manhood, you know. And everybody has their
Fantasia is a pure lady. Somebody said Fantasia is a pure lady. That's very true. But let me tell you something, Fantasia. So see, when I was on the Breakfast Club and I said if you because the gay men are not sexually attracted to trans women. If that was the case, all the trans girls that I know, we would have us a gay boyfriend. We would have a gay boyfriend somewhere because then it would be acceptance all the way around. But that's not the case. So when we deal with these so-called DL men who think that they straight and woo woo woo, and they come to the house, they do all kind of shit. They do all sorts of things, and then go back home to their
All
wives
kinds.
and be trying to act all manly and shit. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
but it's not our responsibility because what we say is, nigga, you already knew what was up. You know what, like you said, Patricia, if you got to ask, then you already know. Because
You
if you
already
are
know.
sure and you have to ask them, you don't ask a biological woman that. You don't walk up to her and say, "Are you a real woman?" You don't do that. You just walk up to her and say, "What's up, little mama? How you doing, baby?" Like that. So
Right.
if you already have, like you said, they got to ask, they already know what's up. That is partially the attraction, that they already know what's up.
Exactly.
I don't fault
And
that.
another thing, like I'm gonna have a testimonial one day and just tell some stories. But one of the stories that I want to share that happened to me years ago, I regret. There was a guy that was, I would say, he was attracted to me. He was trying to get at me. He was trying everything in his power to get at me. I was actually working seasonal help at the Gap, and this guy came in the store, fine as all outdoors, with I'll never forget this guy. He had on jeans and a white t-shirt, hugging all his curves and all his muscles, carrying a helmet. So he's obviously had a motorcycle. And he was the most handsome man I ever seen in my life. And I was like nervous because he kept trying to get at me in his little flirtatious ways and throwing these little hints and innuendos. Long story short, the female that was at work told him my tea. And when she told him my tea, he came back to me and said, "You know, a girl told me what time it was." Those are his exact words. I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "She told me what time it was, but what she don't know is I don't care." And I'm like, whoa. But I let it go because I was at work, and that particular one got away. And what I'm saying is that was somebody that was comfortable with being who he was and didn't give a flying a fuck about what a female thought about it. But that one just slipped away because at the time I was, ain't no telling what I had going on there. But
It is uncanny that society won't let people be who they are, especially in the black community, because like we've been talking about, baby, you can be anything in a black household, but you cannot be gay. It is just completely frowned upon and looked down on and disrespectful to the family. So I don't know what's going to change it, but all these murders are not. But for you young girls who keep trying to expose these guys, and I'm saying that ain't working. That's not work. You are having a trade and then trying to put them on blast. It's not working for us. It's not working for the black girls.
There's so many men that are comfortable with who they are, and for me to be on this platform right now and be able to say out loud, Talib, my ex-boyfriend, who's actually still in a relationship now with another trans woman, I can say his name out loud. His name is Talib Hamidullah. And the reason why I say his name is because that is a man who is comfortable with who he is. He is comfortable being in a relationship with one of the girls. And if we had more men like that, it would just make things a lot easier. And during the time when he and I were dating, his very, very best friend, I mean best friend for years, completely dissed him after he found out who I was. When he found out that Talib was dating me, he completely dissed him, and Talib went on with his life and was not fazed by it. And that was so commendable, in my opinion. So
that's when you're a whole man, because you accept who you are. Montasia, where you going, girl? I'm gonna see you. Did you find me some more lights out at Ralph's yesterday?
No, yesterday when I went to Ralph's, I didn't see any. That's why I didn't call you. Duh.
Okay, I'm gonna call you after this. Let me get on. Love you. Thank y'all. Wait, y'all follow Fantasia Lamore's page because she's gonna restart her show every Sunday at 3:00 on her live.
On the 26th.
What day you starting?
On the 26th.
26, y'all. July 26th. Y'all come onto her page because that's when she gonna be doing her drag show. So we gonna pin all that. She gonna come on before we gonna soup it up, y'all. Y'all can follow it. Y'all can cash app and tip her shit. Let me put your cash app now because I want. What's your cash app, Fantasia?
Fantasia Lamore.
Girl, yeah, somebody put that on there, but I can do it.
You know how to spell my name. A lot of people always
no, but put it on there and then I can pin it. You put it on there and I'll pin
how do
it.
I?
Just type, go up under your thing and type the $ Fantasia Lamore, and then I'll just pin it, because you know I don't know how to pin. I'll check my inbox, Nikki C. I'm women who please for people to be who they are openly to prevent the guessing game. Yeah, but let me tell you something. For you, some of you biological women, and I'm saying this, some of, especially the black women, I'm saying what I'm saying, goddamn, especially black women, y'all make the men feel bad. Because when you find out that they like A, B, and C, and D, and E, and F, and G, baby, you put them on such a blast, baby, you tear them up. You a fag? I'm gonna tell your kids you gay. You a fag? You like men? All of that, all you can't do all of that. How about having a conversation with this man? If I tell you your internet is acting stupid. Rondando, your internet, come back. Go out here. Fantasia, that's your yeah, y'all ain't Fantasia beautiful? Miss Fantasia is a very classy lady. You gotta still get ghetto though. Sometimes she can get ghetto. That's her cash up right there, Fantasia Moore. Uh-huh. But baby, baby, that thing could get ghetto when she wants to. She from South Bend, Indiana. You know how they do. All my trans sisters, girlfriends are gorgeous. So when the trans girls that don't know me came out and told something, I'm against trans women. I'm not really a trans woman. Baby, I know plenty of trans women and trans men that adore me, and I have never introduced them and say, oh, this is my trans girlfriend Fantasia, or this is my trans girlfriend Amelia, or this is my girl Amelia, this is my girl Fantasia. I'm not like that. One of a kind. I get that some men don't see trans men as men. A lot of the gay men that trans men deal with, they do it for the novelty of it. They're not really in love with them. They do it for the novelty of it, to say that I slept with a trans man. I smashed a trans man. I'm sorry to say that that's how it is. A lot of them don't be in love. They don't even love the female anatomy. I happen to adore the female anatomy. So that's what makes a difference when I deal with a trans man or deal with a stud lesbian or a stud lesbian, because you know y'all don't want to get them confused. They're not the same thing. I love the female anatomy, so everybody don't love the female anatomy. A lot of people, it's just a novelty. Oh, I got some coochie from a trans man. I smashed a trans man. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, it's a novelty for them. You don't want to be. You still want a man on the side. You still, baby, I don't want no man on the side. I like what I like when I like it, and that's it. When I'm with you 100. A lot of them do that. I had to block you today, Callie Dime, and I had to block you to do Simon the Cat, because what you're not going to do on my page, what you're not going to do on my page is come on here throwing disrespectful comments. So y'all take time out today. If you decide you want to come back and play well tomorrow, that's cool. If you don't decide to come, if you decide you don't want to come back, guess what? Mother had you, mother loved you, you know the rest. Don't come on my page with that bullshit. I'm not in the mood for it. I'm not in the mood for it. So both of y'all got time out today. Know better and do better. I'm a stud lesbian. I want to get to know you. Ow, come on, Shasha. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about? What you know about? Men do not speak the truth to real women either. We are all being played. No, that's not true. You got to make a man feel comfortable. That's why I always tell y'all, you got to be friends with the man. Get to know the man. Be friends. And be honest. Y'all be honest with each other if possible. That way, if you go into a relationship with him, you won't be surprised. Flame need to take some edibles. I don't need no edibles, Samson. Hey, Samson. I don't need no damn edibles. That's on Love Lounge. Last night we did Love Lounge. I was high as shit. And I had a good time. Yeah, that is Timmy. Timmy! They want to see you. Timmy say he ain't coming if y'all ain't tipping. Timmy, are they buying you some liverwurst? Let me tell you, this damn dog love liverwurst. Oh my God, this dog adores liverwurst. Who attacking you, Flame? Child, ain't nobody attacking me. They got put on time. This is not the page for that, Flame. These men play with the heart of women and trans. Come on, Timmy. Somebody pin my cash up here, please. Come and sing for the people, Timmy. Let me see if you make $1. Let me see if you make $2 for your well, shit, yo. That liverwurst cost $7. Come on, up here, Timmy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hello. Come on. Come here. Look, y'all. Look at baby. Timmy. Say hi, Timmy. Sing for the people. Oh, no, sing. Oh, oh, oh. Sing to me. Oh. Give a kiss. No, give a kiss. No, give my kiss. Give my kiss. Give me my kiss. Give me my kiss. Oh, that's my baby. That's my baby. Okay, get your punk ass out. Timmy, they tipped you $4, nigga. That's enough for some new liverwursts. Did we get the mailman run you? Oh, that shit's across the street. She better have my shit. Or she gonna get busted to the face. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me bring somebody else in here. Cause baby, I like a conversation. Look who's on coffee time this morning. He better not have them gray jogging pants on either. I'm gonna whoop his ass. He better not. He better not. Ooh. Who that is? Who is that? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, my partner in crime, my buddy, my very intelligent friend, very handsome today too. Hi, Nick.
How you doing? How you doing? You
Nick,
know what?
I am here. Tell me something good.
Well, I just want to give a shout out to Fantasia. Fantasia looks fantastic. How many years have we known Fantasia now?
Wow, back since Lorraine's.
and Fantasia's always been the same sweet person she is today. That is absolutely true. So, yep, definitely.
Back since Lorraine's, Nicholas. So we really not talking about nothing. We're talking about the woman who was on the bench who went on the rant the other day.
Yeah.
With all the expletives and the N words and all of that.
Yeah.
She was killed by a fire truck yesterday. She got hit by a fire truck.
Yeah. And we don't wish that on anybody. However, I don't know. The deal is I don't believe that you and I have talked about this. I feel like we do ourselves a disservice when we give toxic people that energy, right? Like she's not worth the time, and anybody walking around with that amount of hate and vitriol towards anybody, she was never going to be converted. She really wasn't, It reminds me of how yesterday I watched Rachel Maddow, and she had Mary Trump on the show, talking about, President Trump. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, as disappointing and as despicable as everything that she told us about her uncle was, none of it was a surprise, right? I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm not surprised by any of this. Rachel asked, have you heard him use anti-Semitic slurs? She's like, yes. Have you heard him use the N-word? Yes. And I'm thinking at some point we might have been like, oh, really? Oh my God, not the president of the United States. But, we're like, yeah, no. And it's funny, too. She talked about what the tipping point for her was the whole situation with the Khan family, where he disparaged, the Gold Star family. That she was like, this is a bridge too far. At some point, people will sit back and say, this is too much. And voters will go in a different direction. And she was just surprised that they didn't. So, yeah, it's a lot. I look forward to us having this conversation regularly.
Yes, because Nicholas is my partner, ladies and gentlemen, for our iHeart podcast called Ain't Shit Wrong With Me. I just look like this.
And the deal is, I don't think people know how much I love you. We have talked about this over the years, right? There has just been a long, slow burn of both of us just doing what it is that we do that has come to this moment. So I'm excited about it. Go have a great Friday. I know people want to shout out at you. I just want to jump in and send some virtual love across the miles.
Well, let me tell y'all. So what y'all don't know about Nicholas, see, y'all know I'm very street sense smart. But Nicholas is very educated, book sense smart. But he can get low because he's been around me a long time.
I am low. What you talking about?
No. Child, Nicholas grew up in the suburbs. Anywho, so he can get low, but what you don't know is so when people talk to us and it's words that I don't understand, if you guys are familiar with Sanford and Son, remember the two police officers that used to come in and the white police officer would do all the talking and then Fred would look to the black police officer to explain it. So Nicholas would say all the intelligent stuff and then y'all had to look to me to explain it because I had to break it down for y'all.
Not at all. Not at all. It's a symbiotic relationship. I literally am the yin to your yang. Absolutely.
Yes, he is. We're gonna give y'all a great show.
We have always connected that way. Before, we have always connected. We would be in the same situation. Guys, I'm just going to share a quick story with you all. I won't drop any names because this is a friend of ours. We were sitting there and one person said one thing and we're all laughing at the joke. And then there was one other person in our group. just stop. Everybody's done. She's like, what does that mean? You know who I'm talking about. And we just
They were talking about lesions on the body, and we laugh and kiki, and the girl turns out, well, what is a lesion? And we, you had to be there. You honestly had to be there. It just, the room flatlined.
yeah, it was. But those were the days too. We talk about this. Those were the days where you could have fun, joke with each other. Nobody was mad. Nobody was pulling out a blade, cutting you. You know,
Nobody was canceling your jobs or your
nobody.
TV shows.
Nobody. You know. Ooh.
Nicholas, before you go, I do want to know what you think about Nick Cannon. I do want to know what you think about Nick Cannon. Do you think that it was right that he apologized or no?
I think that when you are Nick Cannon, or you are in a position where you have a platform like we have, if you have offended someone, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, hey, I did not mean to offend you. That was not my intention. Let me explain what I was saying. I think that what Nick Cannon had to recognize, at the end of the day, Nick Cannon has a whole lot of career left in LA. It made no sense for him to burn this bridge and die on this hill. He's not Mel Gibson, right? He doesn't need to. Nick Cannon will bounce right back. I think Viacom canceled all of his projects, so that's like Wild 'N Out and his different shows. But Nick Cannon.
What about The Masked Singer? Did they cancel that?
No. So far, Fox has said that they will stand behind Nick Cannon. That they accept the apology that he issued, and that his work with the Fox network continues. So they're excited to continue their partnership with Nick Cannon. It was Viacom CBS, which owned the rights to Wild 'N Out, that said we're done. So they may do Wild 'N Out with another host, but you know, you and I have talked about.
I'm available, CBS Viacom. I would love to host. Oh my, could y'all see me cutting up on Wild 'N Out? Baby, we have a good time.
You know, I've seen a couple of comedians kind of post their own self-promotion, so there are a couple of people who want that gig. You know,
I wouldn't go after it like that. If they came at me, I would do it, but I wouldn't go after it like that.
Absolutely. I never got a chance to ask you, and I'm gonna ask you this and throw it out there because I know you and I have mixed feelings about her. But you saw Tyra Banks is the new host of that Dancing with the Stars.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Tom Bergeron is out. Aaron Andrews is out. It's now Tyra Banks. And I think the only person who watches that show are people my mother's age. My mother loves that show. So.
Well, they ain't had. Shut up, Flame, bro. Oh, okay. See, I'm learning, Nick. I'm learning.
Because if they call you and ask you to be on Dancing with the Stars, you will do Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I'll be twerking, baby. Ain't nobody never twerked on there and flipped off the stage. You know, I flip off the stage in my heels, baby. I still got it.
Don't you think that might be a bit too much for evening TV?
Hell no, they love it.
There you go. Love you. Bye. Happy
Love
Friday.
you, Nick. That's my partner, y'all. Y'all gonna see a whole lot of them. Flame and Nick, baby. Nick and Flame. We about to hit y'all with a double bubble. All this intelligence, wit, beauty, charm. I would love to be the host of Wild 'N Out. Could y'all see me do? Y'all should go ahead, my fans. Y'all should go ahead and send that. Oh no, she's not only the host, but she's the executive producer of the show. Get your Miss Tyra making her coins, bitch, and I ain't mad at her. Y'all hit Tyra up and tell her I want to be on Dancing with the Stars. I do a backflip off the stage in my heels, baby. Yes, I would. There's my baby's daddy. Hi, Mark. Nick Cannon was full of contradiction. His apology meant nothing, Flame. Yeah. Tell us about it, Michelle. That's my baby right there. I hope she's as clear as she was yesterday, because she was very clear. Do it. Dance with the Stars, baby. Would y'all vote for me? Would y'all vote for me if I went on Dancing with the Stars? Would y'all vote for me? I just want to know. Hi, my Michelle.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I want to design my own costumes, though, if I go on there, because I got to be a scandal. Hi, Michelle, come on with the Nick apology. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I watched the whole interview with him and Mr. Is it Jeff? I can't remember his name now. But yeah, let me just say, in brief, I know we did all that yesterday. It was a long day yesterday. But with Nick Cannon, in his whole interview, I found there was a lot of contradiction and terms to which he was saying. Because yes, he made a comment about the Jews, and he kept saying about, you know, the Jewish whites usurping the Jews' religion from the Jew, you know, the black Jews. But my thing is, and I keep putting this out in really basic terms to everybody, Jude is a religion. You get black Jews, white Jews, Asian, you know, you get Jews all around the world. You get Muslims of all different backgrounds and, you know, colors from all around the world. And the fact that he's specifically wanting to say black Jews I had a bit of an issue with, because yes, you have Israelites, yes, you have Ethiopian Jews, and you have Hebrews, but then you look at where the whole religious spectrum starts from. It's in a darker continent. Most people's pigment was of a darker skin, not necessarily black or African, but I felt that he wanted to put this title on saying us black Jews were robbed of a right, you know. But me and my daughter was talking about the whole thing about him, you know. I didn't find his comments necessarily anti-Semitic, but what I tend to find is, as black people, we tend to have a thing about Jews anyway, because in history, again, I'm not trying to be this woman for speaking for history or anything, but you tend to find in history, a lot of people make reference to the Holocaust and what happened to the Jews and all the, you know, the destruction and the killings over the, you know, last couple of 100 years. But my thing is, they always forget about slavery, which was still going on while the Holocaust was going on. And my thing is, at the end of the day, you know, you've got to look at demographics, geography, you know, also history and religious history, because Jews were not just black. Jews is just a religion, and it covered the whole globe. Just like being a Muslim covers the whole globe. You can be a white Muslim, you can be a black Muslim, you can be Chinese, you can be Indian. It doesn't really matter. Your skin color doesn't necessarily define your religion. You know, I felt he was getting a bit mixed up between us as black people taking back the Jewish right, you know, as opposed to, you know, it being a religion. And I think Nick Cannon, I know apparently he's been, as he says, he's very woke and conscious. But again, he's a young man. At what point did he suddenly become woke and conscious? Now, my contradiction with Nick Cannon is, he made a comment back then he's not gay, he's not homophobic, but he made a comment in that same interview by saying, well, he feels happy that his kids don't wear dresses and his kids don't wear skirts. Isn't that kind of a homophobic statement in itself? And then he made another statement by saying about white women, you know, about them being oppressed. But sorry, Mariah Carey, she may be a quarter black, but predominantly she's white. And then you're talking about the family, and I'm not digging on Nick Cannon because I don't know him 100% like that. I'm only going by what I read on the papers. My man's got enough children outside of his so-called, at the time, marriage and wedlock. So what is he trying to preach to us and also to young people? I'm older than Nick Cannon, but if he's supposed to have that platform, I think his platform has been misguided. And my thing also, you know, censored information is no information at all. If you're only going to give us a part of an information, then it's no use. You need to find out the whole story, the whole background, you know, about, you know, whatever it is your belief is. So sorry, I took a lot.
Michelle, you know, you always come and give us some information. I don't think that Nick Cannon meant that in a homophobic way. And I'm only saying that because I personally worked with him before.
Yeah.
And I was Flame Monroe. I was dressed up and everything. And he made me feel exceptionally welcome.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Now listen, but again, it's like this thing, you know, when we are among ourselves, and again, I'm a straight lady, and I'm not being homophobic, but I've heard, you know, when you have your so-called friend, in their setting, they may say one thing, because I know it's him and Professor Green or Griff. They agreed on They agreed on quite a few of the same topics, you know, also about certain rappers wearing dresses and, you know, being 100% male, and then, you know, women being domestic, making sure your woman looks after you, etc. You know, they're very misogynistic, very sexist views. I'm not saying Nick Cannon is that way, because I think he's a very good entertainer. But sometimes when you're comfortable, and he was very comfortable in that interview, it's like he felt he can say what he wants to say. Like you, when you were trying to say yesterday, sometimes you have to catch yourself at that moment before what you say is actually aired out to the world. He may not have felt it there and then, but he felt the backlash after, even though that interview was done over, I think, a year and a half ago. It only came out a few weeks ago. It's apparent now, because obviously the world is so in this kind of heightened tension. Obviously, we've got Black Lives Matters. You want gay rights, you want trans rights, you want equality for women, you want children's rights. There's so much going on in the world. It just seems that anyone that says something now, they're going to get picked up on. It's going to be criticised. Yeah. It's just a case of, if we have people, you know, the viewers listening and reading, look
We
at a
got 20.
wider
We got
scope.
24 seconds. I don't mean to cut you off. I know
Sorry,
he's
yeah, no,
stressed out.
sorry.
Wait a minute. I know he's stressed out because on his Twitter this morning he posted he was done with this planet. He was out of here. So I know
Yeah,
he's
he didn't
stressed
like the
out.
backlash.
Yeah.
He realised he fucked up, excuse my language. He messed up a big time. And it's a
Yeah.
backlash. And, you know, his industry is basically, like you said, back in the day,